Welcome to my channel Flunked Coder. Okay, today what we are going to discuss is one of the most asked question in design patterns. We are going to discuss singleton design pattern. Okay, what is singleton design pattern? Singleton design pattern is a creational design pattern where it is used to create an object, not just any ordinary object. It will create only one instance of the class for the whole application. So how do we create this? What is the problem that it solves? And all these questions might have been there in your mind. So let me address one by one. Why do we create this? There are applications which only want only one instance of the class. That's when we need this kind of pattern. How do we implement it? Let's implement it using Java. Okay, what we are going to do is we are going to create a private constructor first so that it cannot be created from outside. Other classes cannot create it. Then we are going to create a private instance, private static instance. And we are making it private because if we had made it public, then other classes can come in and change its value, right? We don't want others to change its value or create a new one and insert it here. We want to create only one instance. So we are going to create a public static method which returns this singleton single class object. So get instance. Alright, as you know, the constructor is private, it cannot be created from outside. The instance variable is class static, so it is one. There will be one copy only, and this method will give only this instance, so it cannot be created from outside. And for the whole application, there will be only one instance of this class. So it is eager loading. That's why I've named it eager singleton. Whenever this class gets loaded, this object, this instance singleton object gets created. Now the problem is, can it be loaded lazy? By lazily I mean, when let's say I need this object, that's when it should get created, not that it is created from the beginning. If nobody uses it, then the memory is unnecessarily wasted. So how can we do that? So let's create another class called lazy singleton. Here also we will follow the same thing. Private lazy singleton, private constructor, then private static instance equal to null. Oh, the order is wrong, sorry. And now we will write the same thing. Private static get instance lazy singleton should be the return type. And now what we'll do, we'll check if instance is null. If it is null, then will create the lazy singleton object and return it. Let's say tomorrow some other uh, class wants to create and it calls get instance. If it is null, then it will create one and then return it. If it is not null, then it will not create, just return it. But here there exists a problem. If you look closely, then if in a multi-threaded environment, it will break because there can be multiple threads that will come into this. For them, this condition will be true, and they will come in and create multiple. So how can we stop them? So what can we do is we can make the method synchronized, right, like this, and we'll have only multiple threads cannot create multiple instances. Now only one instance will be created by the multiple threads. But here also there is a catch. Let's say once it is created, do I really need to lock it? I don't, right? So what I can do is, rather than writing a synchronized method, I can write a synchronized block. And synchronized block should be written on the class because it is an instance, it is a static variable. So now this code also won't help because let's say multiple threads have passed this condition. They will come in, they will create. What difference does it make writing synchronized here or here? So what we will do, we'll write an if condition inside this. The same if condition we'll write inside. And now we'll get only one instance because let's say 5 threads come in, and here they'll be checking that if it is null or not. Let's say it is null. They'll come here and one thread will acquire the lock. Then they will see if it is null or not. If it is null, one thread will create it and return this. Then other threads will get in and see if it is null. No, it is not null. So this condition fails, they'll come out and return. So this is how we are going to write a singleton pattern, and this strategy is called double locking. Right. By the way, there are other ways to break singleton. Let's say I have made this class serializable. Right. Now let's create a class. If I can break, let's see how can we break it first. Okay, what we will do is we'll write an object output stream os equal to new object output stream. Inside that, let's say we'll have a new file output stream, and which will have a file name, let's say singleton failure. Let's say singleton test txt. Now we'll have to add rows. Okay, s dot write object, and here we'll come up with, let's say, lazy class. Lazy singleton instance equal to lazy lazy singleton dot get instance, right? Okay, there's something wrong, it seems. I made this private, it should be public, and single to get instance, right? And we are not going to write default write object, we're going to write object, and here it should be instance, right? Let's close the stream and let's do one more thing. Let's do object. Let's read that object from this object stream, from the file. Object input stream OIS. Let's say object input stream. Let's say we're going to write a new file input stream, and the file path should be the same as this. Okay. Oh, sorry, this image, it should have been input stream. Okay, now let's read the object OIS dot read object, and lazy singleton instance, let's say instance 1. It is going to cast it, and it is again showing some error. We need to write some throws, and let's close the stream. Right. Okay, singleton says there should be only one object per application, but in this scenario we can confidently say that these two are not. Let's test it out, test out our theory. This out instance equal to instance. Sorry guys, 1, right? So it should give us, according to our theory, it should give us false, right? False. So both objects are not same. That means we have broken this singleton. We have created two singletons, which is not correct. So how can we avoid it? The solution is by writing a method called protected algorithm. Protected, let's see, it will return object, and let's see, its name is read resolve, and return instance. Okay, now let's run the same thing. Let me choose the file name so that we won't have any conflict here, and let's run it. See, it is returning the same. So this is where the magic happens. Writing this read resolve method, when JVM wants to read the object from the file, it will call this method and do stuff that we have return the same object. So it has solved our problem. Now there is one other way to break it. As you know, reflection, we can use reflection to write a code to create an object, right? So how can we stop breaking singleton by when somebody writes a reflection? There's a very easy way, that is called enum. So we'll write, if you want something in singleton which is not breakable by reflection, we write enum and we are done. Here we can pass something like, let's say, enum does not means enum has a constructor which is called by GVM, not by common Java programmer. So it cannot be broken by reflection. That's it from my side, guys. I hope it uh, resolves all your doubts. Or if you have anything um, you want to know about Singleton, any more questions you guys have, then you can uh, comment it, comment in the comment section. And please do subscribe and like the videos and share with the friends and your co-workers and college mates. Hope it helps you. Thank you.